News Time へようこそ.
Hello there, morons. Welcome to another JNEWS with Tomonews Japan. This is this lovely site, beautiful people who are letting me use their material to teach you Japanese. Today's story is about two American women who were arrested for posing nude in Cambodia. Now, people have asked me who watch these things, hey, just get to the story first and tell me the vocabulary later. Okay, I'll do that. So two American women, one age 20, one age 22, they were sisters. They went to Angkor, which is bizarre. Check out the t-shirt. Now, this is why I think the brain is like an amazing thing. I put on this t-shirt today without even looking at it. I grabbed it, put it on, and I prepared this lesson last night. It took me an hour or two to make this vocabulary list on the side, on the right. There it is, over there, over there. I can never do this correctly. I can never do this over there, right there, right there. I can never point that way. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, it took me a couple hours to prepare this last night. Meant to make the video earlier. Went to go see Regan, see the last video about that if you want to go learn about that. Then went to the get dressed this morning, grabbed this t-shirt. Turns out it's a present. I've never been to Angkor. I think there's some stuff on the back there. See? Right? Okay. Yeah, those are mine. I'm in my PJs, by the way. My striped PJs. So this is what happened. So these two sisters went to Angkor Wat, a very famous, like Machu Picchu type level ruins in Cambodia, and they decided that they wanted to take nude pictures, so they did. And they got arrested, and they got deported, and I think they can't come back for 4 years now. And it's pretty funny. Not a big deal, you know, just two women got naked and took pictures. But lots of really good vocabulary for this. So I'm gonna go through the vocabulary now. Those of you who are not interested in studying Japanese, just leave a comment and get the hell out of here. We're gonna sit down and study now. Okay. So let's go to the vocabulary and the video. And again, the video is below, but you should also be sure to check out their site, which is this is their site. There's tomonews.net. So actually they have two sites. One of them's I guess one of them's English and one of them's Japanese. Why is this one US? Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong one here. Hold on. So they have one in the USA. They have a site in the USA, but if you click, here's another. Oh, there's a Twitter. They also have a Twitter. Follow them on Twitter. They also have a Japanese site. Where's the Japanese site? Here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. jp.tomonews.net, where you can see all the videos, and the videos are like constantly streaming. So you can check that out there, right? As you can see, below me. Where's the pause button? Pause. I don't know where the pause button is. So I may have to click off this. Oh, there's no pause button. There it is. Okay. Okay, ready? Let's go to the vocabulary. The headline is Sekai Isan Angkor Isaki de nude. Don't say nude, it's nude. Satsue 20代 Beishimai. Okay, go through the vocabulary here. The first part of the headline is Sekai Isan, which is World Heritage Site. Sekai is world, Isan is what is that? Some kind of fame. What exactly is Isan alone? I believe it's ruin. Is that not? No, Iseki is ruin. Site, cultural site. You know what? I'm not really sure. So what we'll do is live. We will check out the Tangorin, which I like to use just because, because a legacy, heritage. Okay, legacy. Okay, so heritage. Yeah, heritage. Okay, Sekai heritage. That's what it means. Okay, Angkor Wat. Angkor what? Whatever. I don't know, how do you say that in English? Angkor what? Iseki, historic ruins. De is at. So the headline says Sekai Isan Angkor Iseki de at nude satsue. Nude, of course, is nude. Satsue is photography or picture taken. Satsue. See, here we go. Satsue, photography, photographing. 20代. And 20代 is someone in their 20s. Like, so, 彼女は20代です. She's in her 20s. In one's 20s. Beishimai. Bei is the symbol for rice, but it's also the symbol for America. Ta-da, dun, 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 dun. Okay. Shimai means sisters, so 2 American sisters. Just to show you how we use America, Beikoku is the old-fashioned, well, not so old, but we still use it to say America. Beikoku. Every country has their symbol. Chugoku is for China. That's inside. I think Bu, the kanji for, so inside is for China. This kanji for Buddhism is for France, and there's more and more and more. But anyway, those are a few off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. What's wrong with me? It's 5:44 in the morning. Shimai is sisters. Okay, and now we're going to go through the vocabulary, and this is what you will hear. This is what you will hear in the actual video. You may not is famous. Yume desu. Kanojo wa yume desu. She's famous. Cambodia. Cambodia. Sekai we already did. World, right? Bunkaisan. Nude shashin. Nude photography. Photograph. The word shashin is actually more common than satsui. Satsui suit is like taking photographs. Shashin is just an actual photograph. Maggie no shashin desu. This is a picture of Maggie. Right. Amerikajin is an American. 22 sai. 20 is 20. 22 sai. But if you say just 20 alone, it's not niju. You could say niju sai, but we also say hatachi. Hatachi, which you can write. I wrote the kanji just for fun, but of course you're free to write it this way. Let's see. Oh, whoops. We don't need this. There. You can also write it that way. So either way is fine. You can write with the kanji or without the kanji, but the pronunciation is hatachi. Hatachi or nijusai. You could do that. Okay. Next word, kokugai taikyo. This is when we get a little bit advanced Japanese. Kokugai. Koku is kuni, country. Gai is get out, or I'm saying outside, not get out. Out. Country, out, stop. What is that? Kyo? I'm not sure what those kanji mean exactly. Let's look them up so we know, since I'm going to the trouble of telling you what kanji mean, as if I know everything. I don't know everything. Let's see. Tai is reach out. Kyo is, I'm thinking, stop or throw away. And it's quit. Close enough. Gone. Go away. Okay. Divorce also. Okay, now we go. Kokugai taikyo saseraremashita, which we get into something called ukemi doshi, or causative passive tense, which means you are forced to do something. So someone was forced to do something. You would use this past tense, causative passive tense, saseraremashita. Saseraremashita. With verb endings like this in the beginning when you're learning Japanese is really tough. My recommendation is repeat them ad nauseum until you got them under your belt. You'll be fine. What's wrong with the kanji here? Huh? What's wrong here? Just a minute. Just having a little trouble with the number. What's wrong? Why is this number? I don't understand why this is. This is weird. This is so weird. Why can't I get the kanji? Sorry, I'm trying to write a number. A regular. Oh, there we go. Regular 2. There we go. Okay, so I'm a stickler for correct. Okay, there. So 2月6日. 2月 is February. 2月 and 6日 is the 6th. Certain counters in Japanese are really screwy. You have to memorize quite a few of them, especially numbers. Like instead of saying 6 nichi, which you might think 6 is 6, right? But when you're talking about days of the month, they're different. So 6日. All right. The next one, I had to look this up because I don't know this place. This is called Puriakan, which is a place in Prekan. I guess that's in Cambodia. It's a temple. The way we say temple in this case would be Ji-in. Ji-in. Sometimes in Japan you say Ji, a lot of Ji. And in, and that's the same in as in Byoin, which is hospital, which we've seen many, many times. I'll type that out for you, just so you can see. Byoin, which is hospital. Hospital. Okay? Cool. Hospital. Okay, byoin. Byoin desu. Okay. The next word is otozureru, to visit. otozuремashita. They visited. Seinaru is holy. Now, in the comment section on that video, one clever Japanese person said, "Are you sure it's seinaru or is it seinaru?" Like this, hold on, which would be sexual, but the pronunciation would be the same. Seinaru or seinaru. But of course they mean seinaru as in holy or sacred. So the holy temple, the sacred place. So in the face of such a holy place, this couple decided to, when they're visiting this holy temple, Ryokan, they decided in the face of this holiness to mae nishite. Mae nishite is in the face of. They were maybe stimulated. Shigeki. Ukeru, uketa. Ukeru is to receive. They were perhaps received some stimulation, and they were inspired to fuku o nugu, take off their clothes, and take pictures. Shashin o toru. Shashin o totte ii desu ka? Shashin o totte ii desu ka? Can I take your picture? Shashin o totte ii desu ka? May I take your picture? That's the question here. Oh, where's am I recording this? I think I'm recording this. Actually, I don't know. I am. Apparently, I'm still recording this. Okay, good. I'm using new software. Omoitsuku, to have an idea. Omoitsuita, I had an idea. You desu, apparently. It seems. Nudo, geijutsu, nude art. Is that right? Nudo. Oh, no, there's a mistake there. Hold on. Look, I forgot that. Nude is this is the kanji. This is the way we write nude in Japanese. This is a typo here. Let me fix this nudeness. Let me fix your nudeness. Here we go. Nudo geijutsu. Nude art. Taki is waterfall. Taki. Nice kanji for taki there. I like that taki. I like that kanji. No yona. Like. Taki no yona. Like a waterfall. Afureru. To overflow. Overflow like a waterfall. Taki no yona. Taki no yona. Afureta. Taki no yoni. Was it not yona or yoni? Let's pause here and go back to the video and see what it exactly was. Downloads. Here we go. Okay.
Angkor Wat で有名なカンボジアの世界文化遺産アンコール。
Angkor Wat の有名な。Let's go back. Let's go. Angkor Wat の有名な。Where do we go here? Yeah. Okay. Right, here we go.
世界遺産アンコール遺跡で20代姉妹がヌード撮影。
That was the title, basically. Let's do that again. Read along. Sorry about that.
世界遺産アンコール遺跡で20代。
世界遺産遺跡でヌード。Right? They say ヌード。Right?
姉妹がヌード撮影。
ヌード撮影。ヌードフォトグラフィー。20代。Right?
アンコールワットで有名なカンボジアの世界文化遺産アンコール遺跡でヌード写真を撮影したとしてアメリカ人の22歳と20歳の姉妹が国外退去させられました。姉妹は2月
国外退去させられました。国外退去させられました。Right?
姉妹は2月の姉妹が国外退去させられました。姉妹は2月6日アンコール
姉妹が the sisters 2月6日 on the 6th of February
姉妹は2月6日アンコール遺跡の一つプリアカーンという寺院を訪れました。
訪れました past tense right
聖なる遺跡を前にして何か刺激を受けたのか服を脱ぎ捨て写真を撮ることを思いついたようです。
服を脱ぎ捨てdid they say that? I think they take off your clothes and throw it away.
撮ることを思いついたようです。
思いついたようです。It apparently 思いついた they got the idea apparently to take off their clothes. They apparently got the idea to take off their clothes. We'll put that below me, I guess, a little bit. Okay.
ヌードは芸術。そんな思いが滝のように溢れ出たのでしょうか。
滝のよう、did they say 滝のような溢れた？
寺院の中でズボンを下ろ滝のように溢れ出たのでしょうか。ヌードは芸術。そんな思いが滝のように溢れ出たのでしょう。
滝のように。I think that's 滝のように。I think I'm a mistake. Let's look. 滝のように。Yeah, I'm sorry. That's 滝のように。But that's the adverbial way to say it. Let's go back to that. Sorry for the... Here we go. That's a mistake. Ni. Taki no yo. And I have Japanese people check my stuff. Yukari checks, but... Okay, afureru deshoka. I wonder if it overflowed their desire to they were inspired by the waterfall, and they were overwhelmed to create nude art. I wonder. That's what she said. Inside, no is like an apostrophe s. No naka de inside. Zubon o orosu. Lower your pants. They just had to lower the pants. Zubon o orosu. In the video, you'll hear them say jean, and I thought at first it meant jeans, but no, it's jean. In this case, is the temple. Nado shite. Do things like that. Nado is etc. Shite. Do things like that. Shashi no satsue. Shashi no toru. Shashi no satsue. So a little bit more formal way to say take a picture. Shikashi. But Jimoto. The local authorities. Jimoto is local. Authorities are tokyoku. So Jimoto tokyoku, local authorities. Mitsukari, mitsukata, mitsukaru, to find. You will hear, I'm giving you the base forms, the dictionary forms, so you can find them later, but when you're watching the video, they're going to be using slightly altered forms. I believe in this case they say mitsukari. Suguni, soon. Immediately after that, suguni. Suguni, immediately? Not really soon, but, well, close enough, right? What's the other? Immediately, yeah, okay. It's the same. Taiho. Taiho suru, to arrest somebody. This is the Japanese way to say arrest. Sareru, be. Sarete shimaimashita. This is, when you use shimaimashita of a verb, it implies bad luck. Like, damn, they got arrested, darn it, or screwed over, you know, sarete shimaimashita. So the shimaimashita form has that feeling of, damn. Sarete shimaimashita. And for long verbs like this, go backwards. Shita, mashita, imashita, maimashita, shimaimashita, te shimaimashita, re, whoops, re, te shimaimashita, sarete shimaimashita. You can say it quickly. Okay. Here's a fun word. Kouzen waisetsu zai. Zai, the kanji for zai is crime. Kouzen waisetsu, public indecency. So the crime of indecent exposure. Kiso, indictment. Indictment. Kiso, not kiso, kiso. Bakin. Bakin is a penalty or fine. Kaserareru is to be imposed. So you'll see this together. Bakin, I think it's o kaserare. Let's look at the actual. I got the sentence at the bottom. You can read along to later if you want to, if you feel brave enough. Yeah, bakin o kaserareta ue. Go back here. Ue is on top of. Where are we? Ue is on top of that. Shikko yuyo is a sentence that's quite specific to crime, which is a suspended sentence. Shikko yuyo ski. Ski. Added to it. Ski is like to add something to it. Often you hear ski when something's added to something, even in a restaurant, like I don't know, what, fried potato ski? Maybe do they say that? Anyway, something comes with something. Denshitsuki, bad batteries. I can't think of a good example. Someone give me a good example, put it in the description. It's 5:58 a.m. Yuzai hanketsu, a guilty verdict. Yuzai is guilty, but this is not feeling guilty, like I feel guilty for something bad I did. That is ushirometai. I'll give that for fun. Ushiro. But that is not the guilty feeling word. If you want to say you feel guilty, you would say ushirometai. And here's the, I don't know if there's actually kanji for that. It's something I've heard my wife say before. Don't you feel guilty? Don't you feel bad for what you did? I wonder if that's, I'm not sure if that kanji is correct. You better check. Well, let's check it out. Let's plug in English here. Good thing about Tango is you can plug Ushino. Yeah, that's correct. Feeling guilty, but in today's article, we have the expression to be guilty legally, like guilty verdict. Okay. Iwatasareru. Iwatasareru is to be handed down. I is to say, watas is to hand down. So basically, to hand down a verdict, right? The judge says something like, you're going to jail. Iwatasareru. Iwatasareru. Kokugai taikyo, we said before, to be deported. They were deported to Thailand, or Tai. Tai ni indicates direction of something. Okurareru, sent to. So Tai ni okurareru is sent to Thailand. Then they were banned from re-entering the country. To re-enter the country, we say nyukoku. Nyukoku is to re-enter the country for 4 years. 4年間. Now, 4 is yo. I'm sorry. Yon. Sorry. Yon is usually 4. And nen is year, but we don't say yon nen. We say yonen. So you might think yon nen, but that's wrong. It's yonen. Yonenkan. Kinjirareru, to be prohibited. So they're prohibited from entering the country for 4 years. Okay, yonenkan. And this is the actual script, if you want to go back and read it along, if you're a little bit more advanced. That's your lesson. This kind of lesson is quite a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult, but if you study this lesson really well, it will really help you with the next lesson. Think of it this way. Get 10% out of each lesson that you watch, and eventually you'll be getting more and more, and they'll start building up, and you'll start understanding more and more. And eventually you will surpass the master, and you will conquer the world of Japanese. So keep at it. Don't give up. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Peace out, and good night.